Hello, and this is I was gonna say a Patreon, but it's more of a PayPal request. But I'm gonna title this as a Patreon request because, well, they Patreon me to react to this. This is a video called Polyamory 201, The Attention Needs of a Unicorn in Open Relationships. Well, I'm assuming unicorn is probably a role in something, but I don't know. And it's by the Sex Positive Psych. Obviously, the video will be in the description. And I mean, judging by the person who sent it wanted to be anonymous, and judging by the things that you said in that, it feels like you were trying to get me to I don't know. It was a lot about SJWs and a lot of shit. So we will see. But I want people to know that the only thing I know about this is that apparently it's supposed to be stupid SJW shit, whatever. So we'll see. And also, if you send in videos and requests, you could ask or you could type a little bit about the video, like this person did. But I would prefer to try and keep it a little bit more either just say the video you want me to react to, or a link to the video, what in the video is called, and a link to it, and then just, I think that's it. You could add a little bit more, but this was a lot more and a lot of rambling, so we'll see. Let's just start.
Poly 201. I'm Dr.
Oh, so.
Welcome back to Poly 201. I'm Dr. Liz from Sex Positive Psych.
I'm Carly. I blog at dildo.
So I'm assuming this is the second class?
All right, so Carly, what is your Poly 201 tip?
My Poly 201 tip is
This isn't 101.
Entered polyamory as being a unicorn. I loved being a unicorn because I love all the attention on me.
Right.
And now I am in
now the problem is I have no idea what a unicorn is.
Relationship, and I have a primary partner who I live with, and we both see other people, and even though I see other people and I don't have as many people coming to me, I would say the most important thing is making sure everyone knows all the attention that you want. Just demanding, not demanding, but letting people know your needs.
Be open.
If I'm I need
just
you to
talk.
give me more attention because you've been spending time with your meta more or what have you. Just letting people know that I need more attention. That's the best thing that I've ever really accepted.
Yeah, one of the best ways I've heard this phrased when you have issues in polyamory around jealousy or fears about a metamour is to focus on building up, not tearing down.
Is a unicorn
so how do you reintroduce
the special person
what it is that would
in
make you feel better,
a polyamory
relationship? That are making you feel scared or not seen or not taken care of.
Exactly. So it's not about being I want you to do less of this. I want you to do more of this with me.
And that can be really hard sometimes.
Yeah.
Because it can be really easy to point to well, you spent 3 nights with your other partner last week and I was left all alone.
Exactly. And you don't want to come off as I'm so demanding, this and that. You want to feel like everyone's getting a fair time, but you also want to make sure that your needs are getting met.
Yeah. Super important.
I'll be honest. So far, I'm agreeing.
It's
a lot about just be open with your fucking partners.
Work on building up, not tearing down.
Exactly.
All right. Awesome. Thank you so much, Carly.
Yeah. I mean, what can I say? I agree with what they said. I don't get a lot of the comments you made about this video. I don't know, maybe you thought that but I agree with what they say in this video. If you are in an open relationship, talk. It's not good if you feel a certain way. It's good to express your feelings, talk with people. And if they don't feel you know what, I don't really want to do this, whatever, then you should split up. But it's better to talk, and so the other person knows that because might not know, like, oh, this person is feeling a bit bad. It was not my intentions or whatever. And I don't mind doing X, Y, and Z to make this relationship work better. Yeah, I mean, I think communication, especially if you're gonna have a fucking communication in relationships, even if it's a romantic, sexual, or just friendship, any relationships, communication is super fucking important. Uh, and I don't mean like communication in just talking. I mean communication in being able to express your feelings, have your feelings heard, and go back and forth with that to at least get the other person to understand your feelings. I think is what I'm trying to get across here. I don't think it's enough to just talk about your feelings. You have to kind of get the other person to understand, because you might talk about your feelings in one way, but because it had happened to me, example, my mom was talking about her feelings in something, and then for me, I kind of understood it a bit differently, and then we had to talk a little bit more for like, okay, the way I interpreted what she was talking about is different from what she actually meant. So, yeah, I agree with this video. I mean, that's it. I agree. Nothing wrong. I think it's good advice. I kind of need to know what is you. If anyone knows, I'm not gonna look it up because I'm not that interested actually. But what is a unicorn? I mean, obviously, unicorn is a mythical beast, but what does it mean in this like polyamory setting? What does that mean? Yeah, one thing now I have to actually edit the video. But one thing I wanted to say as I look back on this video is the fact that you talked a lot about them being SJW and all that. To me, it feels like you, the person who donated, are a bit more of a right-wing SJW, I would say. Maybe these people have in some other video or in something else done some really fucking stupid shit. But just judging by what I saw, I think your comments are fucking retarded. And you sound like a religious, like SJW right winger. So I just want to put that out there. Yeah, nothing wrong with the video.